Howdy y'all, welcome back to another 2 for 2 Outdoors episode. I'm Aiden Dornick, and today we are going to be learning how to make wild dove poppers. Or really you can do this with quail or anything, but we're just going to make wild dove poppers today. What you're going to need is you're going to need some dove breasts, you're going to need some jalapenos, you're going to need a sharp knife and a butter knife, some bacon, and some cream cheese, and some toothpicks. It sounds like a lot, it's really not. You probably have all these things in your fridge right now. And so we're gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing that you need, well, is the actual dove itself. So here we have a dove breast just cut out, I think yesterday, and you can see our video on how to breast out a dove right here, and we'll link it down in the description below. Anyways, so we have dove breast right here. The only problem is that their bone is still attached to it. This is not boneless yet. And so you can see that breastbone right here and on the back. So what we want to turn that into is I already kind of filleted one of these out, and it turns into these beautiful little dove fillets right there. And so I'm going to first show you how to fillet out, well, some dove breast. So you're going to take your sharp knife, you're going to take a breast, and you're going to want to just kind of cut right here, right as close to the bone as you can. And you want to cut until you feel that bone, right? So now you have this, but it's still not, it's still connected to the bone that there. So you're just going to turn your knife like that, and then you have one fillet of two. And it is important to inspect your little fillet for any BBs from the gun shop, because if you bite down on one of those, you'll break your tooth, but mine doesn't have any. So we have this little fillet here, and we have 3 fillets. Now, we had 5 birds total, and 5 birds worth of breasts will make 10 poppers. So for a single popper, you need 1 fillet, a half a jalapeno, and a half of a long, preferably thin cut strip of bacon, and some cream cheese. So now that we have our dove fillets, we're gonna cut open this jalapeno. And so we are gonna want to just cut the top off right here, like this. Alright, so now this top is off, we don't need it anymore. So next thing we're gonna do, and this is with a sharp knife, by the way, next thing we're gonna do is cut it directly in half. Now we have these 2 jalapeno halves. Now you can leave some seeds if you want. I'm not going to, so I'm just gonna kind of scoop all these seeds and all this stuff out of it. And I'm gonna get all the seeds and all the light green stuff. Now all I want is like the actual, like outside of the jalapeno. Dump all the seeds out. Now we have this empty jalapeno. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our butter knife and our cream cheese, and we're just gonna scoop a little bit. You can do this accordingly to how much cream cheese you like. I personally don't like a whole ton of cream cheese, so I'm just gonna add a little bit. You're just gonna put it right in there. Now you can add a little more cream cheese if you like. So now we have jalapeno half stuffed with cream cheese, and we're just gonna lay one of our dove breasts right on top of it. Now some breasts are bigger than others, it's alright, and it should just look like that. So you have your jalapeno, cream cheese, and then your dove, right? Next we're gonna take, you can do a whole strip of bacon. I'm just gonna do a half on this one. And you're just gonna wrap it. You know what? I will do both halves. I will do that. Do a whole strip of bacon. So you get a ton of bacon in there. Now you're gonna take one of your toothpicks and poke it through all of that. So cream cheese, Dove, bacon, jalapeno, poke it through all the way the other side. And that way your popper doesn't fall apart. So now you have this beautiful little creation that you made, that you took out in the field, and now you're about to eat it and it's gonna be scrumptious. Cook it. So it's important to make sure all of your products are clean before you start using. I washed my hands. I have a sterile surface. I washed all of these. These Dove fillets are clean, and so everything's just real sterile. And just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna do one more popper. So once again, I'm gonna scoop out one of these jalapeno halves. Alright, so now it's empty. Take some cream cheese, alright, fill that sucker up. And we're gonna take one of my Dove breasts, smack it right on there. Take a piece of bacon and just give this sucker a few big old wraps. And then now we have jalapeno, cream cheese, Dove, and bacon. And we're gonna take one of our toothpicks, just poke it through. And there you have it, boys and girls. Those right there are Wild Dove poppers. This is all organic, you know, completely super healthy. And super easy, super delicious. And you can do this in your very own home. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button down below if you like what you saw, and subscribe for more hunting, fishing, cooking videos, everything. Stay tuned for the next 2 for 2 Out videos, and I'll see you next time.
Body with a truck and 2 strong arms, not scared of dirt, and willing to work till the sun goes down. So I pulled up and said, I'm your man, I can start right now, and we shook hands. He said the fence needs fixing, the peaches need picking, and the cows need bringing round. I was hauling